Hello guys, what is up? The standard YouTube greeting it seems. It has been a long time since I have posted a video or anything other than a Loot Crate unboxing. Well, today we're going to play some Diablo 3. Now, what I'm going to do first of all, the flavor of the month, once again, is still Wizard. Now, I just made this Wizard last night. And I've been playing a monk this season, same as last season, and no, don't want to get rid of that. And well, it's kind of one of those things that you say you're only going to do one character, and then you make another because you're bored, and then you're tired of farming on that one, so you make another. Meh. Anyway, let's move on to the gear. Now, of course, you don't want the same gear I have because it's really, really bad. But I'll kind of go over the basics of the build here with you and show you a little bit more about how to play this, because I had questions on it last night and I had to actually ask somebody that I run with. And they were able to tell me pretty easy exactly how to play this spec. So first things first, what we're going to do here is I'm going to put this in there before I forget because I may need it later. Alright, so what we're going to do first of all is let's go and pull up character tab here so you can see what set you need. You need the full Firebird set. So 5-piece, well 6-piece, I'm sorry. You do not need the Firebird's eye, but you do need all the other pieces. Now, these, of course, I'm not going to get in depth on min-maxing your stats or anything like that, because I want to kind of keep this video pretty short. You will also need Ancient Parthen's Defenders. Again, do not mind the level. They're just here for a placeholder. Traveler's Pledge and Compass Rose, of course. Halo of Arlice, either on you with a Ring of Royal Grandeur, I mean not a Ring of Royal Grandeur, but an Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac in its place, and this in the cube, or vice versa, whichever way you want to do it. You will also need the Chantoto's set. That's Chantoto's Will and Chantoto's Force. Other than that, you will also need the Fazula's Improbable Chain, which gives you Archon stacks whenever you start. And that is pretty much the gear section of how to play this build. Next, we're going to get into the skills here really quick. You got ice armor that whenever things attack you, it freezes them in place, which is really, really nice, and you'll see why here in a minute. Arcane Torrent, Static Discharge, which is pretty much going to be the only, I guess you could say, damaging skill that you're going to be casting outside of Archon form. Frost Nova Deep Freeze, and that's for that oh shit I gotta get out of here scenario. Teleport Safe Passage, of course, so you can get out of there and take less damage whenever you get out of there, just so you can run away. Magic Weapon Conduit. Now this is just to keep your arcane power up for Aquila Cuirass. If you want and you're not running Aquila Cuirass, or you're noticing that you don't have to worry about your stuff that much, you can also use Deflection, probably for higher rifts, or if you're having problems dying a lot, so that way it can help you sustain a little bit better. Arcon with Teleport, of course, so you can teleport while in Archon form. And then, of course, I've got Evocation, Blur, Unstable Anomaly, and Audacity. So, how to actually play it? Well, here's the thing. First of all, you want to make sure that you have your buffs on. Other than that, the only thing you're going to be doing is... now, for this, I would recommend binding your force move to your mouse wheel, so you can just go up and down or up, whichever way you want to do. And you can do that through key bindings, and you can find your force move right here. And I have it up and down, so I can just sit there and go like that. Some people prefer to only scroll one way or the other. Either way you want to do it, it's fine. I had it bound to spacebar before. Wasn't really working with all the other stuff that you have to spam. So kind of keep that in mind. Now, basically the way you play this, and it's going to be funny, with Chantoto's Will, you want to stack everything in there. So it says every time you hit with an attack, while not in Archon form, is 350% weapon damage is added to the wave of destruction, stacking up to 20 times. So that's why I use static discharge. So basically you can just sit there, get a big mob, and cast your static discharge, and then the more it hits, you'll see your Chantoto's Will right here start stacking up. Now, whenever that hits 20 and your Archon form is available, then what you want to do is after you get it going, you basically want to teleport into the mob, cast your Frost Nova to stun them all in place, and then cast your Archon form and just spam. Spam your first key. And this is why I said to bind it to your mouse wheel, because you can't really, you know, it doesn't work too good if you try to use your mouse cursor or left click. And basically once that is all done and you're out of it again, you just repeat the whole process. You usually teleport out, you start casting your static discharge to get up to 20, you get out of there if you can, and you just kind of keep gathering your mobs like that. And that's why you have so much damage, or so much sustainability is what I should say. That's basically it. Now, the number one question a lot of people have is they can't get their Archon form to go into fire for the Firebirds. Now, here's the thing, and that's why I said don't take my gear as this is what you have to have as far as stats wise. The name of the gear is what you have to have, but usually you will have plus elemental damage, usually on your neck and your bracers. Okay? So what you want is you want one to have arcane and one to have fire. But you want the fire one to be higher. So like in this particular case, I have no plus arcane damage. So therefore with this, fire skills deal 10% more damage. There we go. It's in fire mode. If this said lightning or arcane or anything else, my Archon form would not be in fire. It would be in one of those other methods. And it wouldn't do the damage from the Firebirds set, which is an existing 2000% damage. So, normally this would have either fire or arcane, and this would have fire or arcane. You just want to make sure that whichever one has fire, it's a higher percentage than arcane. And hopefully that'll help you guys out. I notice watching a lot of streamers where people are asking those questions. That's 9 times out of 10 the actual reason why it's not working. So let's go ahead and give you a quick shot as to what this looks like. Now, I'm going pretty basic here. In my cube, I've got the furnace, which I'm gonna get rid of because I don't need that damage. Aquila Cuirass, while above 90% primary resource, all damage taken is reduced by 50%. That's why I said the static discharge is so good, so that you can get your arcane power back. And I got Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac to help lower your cooldowns. So basically what you're going to do, like I said, is you want to go in and find your mobs, kind of gather them up a little bit, start casting your static discharge, you know, just kind of gather stuff around, get 20 stacks. It's going to take a little bit, of course, but you just want to get your, see I got 14 now, and I'll probably get the 20 out of this. And then you go into Archon form and you just start spamming. You start spamming number 1 and everything dies. And you can see the fire ring around me. And that's basically showing that it is in a fire mode. So you can see the damage that goes on here, and you can see the Firebirds proc in there. And then once it's gone, so you kind of want to gather everything up and, you know, have a lot there especially if you're doing greater rift runs, so that you don't waste your time. Because right now you pretty much can't do anything. I mean, static discharge does do some damage, and I'm sure if you have the plus percentage on there, it will do a little bit more. But for the most part, you're kind of squishy right now. As you can see, my health is dropping pretty good, even with above 90% resources from Aquila Cuirass and from my reduced damage after teleporting. So it's kind of one of those things, you're going to be ultra squishy there for a little bit, and that's why I'm using Aquila Cuirass. Now, you can also go with Ingium in place of the Furnace, which will help you quite a bit. For whenever you get used to that play style of running around and collecting rare or elite mobs, so that you can gather them up and just keep that momentum going. So hopefully this will kind of help you guys learn how to play it. I figured I'd give a perspective on it as a new person, since I just started playing it myself. So if you like the Diablo 3 video, please leave a comment, please give me a thumbs up, and let me know if you'd like something else. I've also been playing Monks and now a Witch Doctor this season as well. I do stream pretty much every day on Twitch. My page, or my channel is twitch.tv/Shadrach. I'm about to start a new job, so my streaming schedule will pretty much be after 4 or 5 p.m. Central Time, and then with Monday and Tuesday off and on throughout the whole day. But for right now, for at least the next 2 weeks, I'm streaming pretty much 24/7, and you can always catch me on there. And if you have any questions, I'd love to help you out. Like I said, I'm learning as well, so hopefully this can kind of help you get started a little bit. Once again, thank you for watching the video. Give it a like, thumbs up, and comment if you can. And if you have any questions about anything else, let me know, and I will do my best to get you the answer. Thank you once again for watching. You have a good day.